Hello friends, myself Dr. Sarita Tiwari. I am 34-year-old. My highest educational qualification is PhD and I have total 10 years teaching as well as research experience. This was a short brief introduction about myself, and today I'm going to talk about one of the pivotal topic in biology, that is cell and cell organelles. Friends, I know this terminology cell is new for you. But before jumping on to the topic, let me ask you one question. Do you know what is the smallest part of the living organism? Have you ever thought? Yes, right. Cell is the smallest unit of living organism. Scientifically, if we see the definition, we can say cell is the structural and functional unit of living organism. Means we human are multicellular organism. We are made up of multiple cell organized in a one single living organism. Now, as we know, if we say a book, in book, the smallest part is the alphabets, that is A to Z. From alphabets, words have been made. From words, makes unites to make a sentence. Sentence comes together and makes a paragraph. Paragraphs makes a chapter, and different chapters makes one book. Similarly, if we see the organization in living organism, the cell is the smallest component. You can see in this picture, the cell unites to form a tissues. Okay. Now the tissues comprises and makes one single organ. These organs comes together and makes one organ system. And this is how the hierarchy of a living organism. Hope you have understood what is cell. Okay, so this is cell is the smallest unit of a body. Now, before jumping on in detail about the topic, let us see a small brief introduction about the cell. So, initially in 1673, one cloth merchant named Antony van Leeuwenhoek, he has a hobby of collecting different types of lenses, and he used to give different shapes to these lenses. So coincidentally, he had made a concave and convex lens. You have heard this terminology in science, and unite to make one microscope. Antony van Leeuwenhoek was the first to observe the bacteria and protozoa cells under the microscope. Now, you may be thinking, what is this microscope? So, as the word only tells that micro means small and scope means to visualize. So, this is an instrument which is used to visualize microorganisms. Okay, so microorganisms is also made up of cells. So, Antony van Leeuwenhoek was the first one who uh, told the world that cells, the smallest unit of any living organism, the cells, he was the first to observe under microscope. Now, if we talk about the size of a cell, cells are extremely minute in size, about micrometer and nanometer. Now, if we, just want to tell you that 1 centimeter, centimeter is equal to 10 to the power 6 micrometer. So this much small the cells are in size. And to visualize the cells, we generally use compound microscope. You can see here in the picture, this is the compound microscope which is used to visualize the cell, because this instrument magnifies the image of cells multiple times, 10,000 times, and gives the glimpse of the cells. Okay. Now, the cells are mainly of two types, eukaryotes and prokaryote cells. So right now we are going to talk about the eukaryotic cells, and under eukaryotic cells, it comes the plant cells and animal cells. Here you can see the glimpse of the plant cells and animal cells, and these cells are mainly comprises of four parts. One, first is the cell wall, that is the outermost covering. Then after outermost covering, there is one more layer which is called as the plasma membrane, which is very thin covering, and it allows few solutes and solvents inside the cells. Now, after plasma membrane, the cell is filled up of liquid part which is called as the cytoplasm, and the fourth important part is the cell organelles. Here the cell organelles like nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, these are all the cell organelles. So this was a short about the cell and the cell organelles. Thank you.